Coming up on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, a new home. The ribbon is cut on a new facility for the police department. And getting a little help. See what the city is doing to help small minority-owned businesses. Plus, remembering the sacrifice. The community pays tribute to all members of the armed forces. That and more are coming up as we access Virginia Beach. Hello and welcome to VBTV's Access Virginia Beach, a program that informs you of news and events from around our city and schools. I'm Peter Van Heest, and thanks for joining us. It was moving day for some members of the police department as they celebrated a new facility that was greatly needed.
This is a digital evidence unit where I examine cell phones, computers, and video evidence.
This is a known fingerprint here. We call it an ink print.
Well, like here we have our heads that you can actually fill these with blood, and based on whatever weapon was used, you can strike the heads.
There's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the Virginia Beach Police Department Special Operations, Forensics, and Property and Evidence Building, but it didn't always look like this.
If you ever take a tour down there to Building 11 down at the Municipal Center, you'll see the property and evidence storage is very crowded. You'll see the forensics lab are very old. And then you'll see that the special operations guys that right across the street here on Leroy Drive are working on the portables.
Their old building was dated and cramped. Now this 32,000 square foot building is the new home for SWAT, Bomb Squad, K-9, and other specialty units. Property and evidence and forensic services will also be housed here.
This will allow us to be able to respond quickly. Forensics will be able to analyze the evidence a lot better, maintain the evidence and property and evidence, that type of thing, so we can have better prosecutions.
What a great day this is, what a great facility this is going to be. It's going to allow us to continue to support the greatest police department, certainly in the East Coast.
City leaders, police officers, and members of the community gathered to celebrate the new facility. It's located on Leroy Road, where the old animal shelter once stood.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
The building is also LEED certified, which means it is energy efficient. Construction started back in 2012. The police department hopes to be completely moved in within the next few weeks. Small business owners have to do more with less. They're competing against larger companies, but have to deliver the same quality product. The Minority Business Council helps those small businesses find work and promote their services.
The goal of the MBC is to, like events like this, create opportunities for small businesses, women businesses, minority and veteran-owned businesses to come, face to face with people who are interested in partnering with them and ultimately help these businesses grow.
You've helped Virginia Beach achieve a rock-solid reputation as a great place to do business.
Hundreds of business owners stopped by the convention center for the MBC's 15th annual conference and expo. Removing the barriers, closing the gap was this year's theme. Attendees had a chance to network and learn how to grow their businesses.
I hope they find opportunity. This is what we were doing. We're basically teeing it up for the small businesses to come and meet like 40 plus buyers in one afternoon. What a great way to spend your day.
You have the various departments at the state level, at the city level, and at the county level.
The conference included remarks from Floyd Wilson, a business government and legislative consultant.
Bottom line is, you want to leave a legacy whereby the children who come behind you will know that if they in fact get the training, get the education, and those tools that are necessary to be successful, you will in fact have a better community.
An award ceremony will recognize small businesses that have excelled in the city. The MBC meets on the second Friday of the month from 3 to 4:30 p.m. The meetings are free and open to the public and are held on the 10th floor of the Armada Hoffler Tower. For more information, log on to vbgov.com/MBC. Every year on November 11th, we stop and pay tribute to American veterans of all wars.
We have more than 100 million veterans living today who span from World War II to today's global war of terrorism.
To celebrate, honor, and remember these veterans, the City of Virginia Beach held their annual Veterans Day Parade and ceremony. Hundreds lined the streets to watch the parade. From marching bands to Boy Scout troops, more than 80 units marched down 19th Street. Held in the resort city since 1970, the event pays tribute to all members of the armed forces.
What an honor it is for me to be here today and to say thank you to the wonderful veterans who serve so well, along with their families.
Following the parade, a ceremony was held at the Tidewater Veterans Memorial. It included a wreath-laying ceremony, veterans salute, and a flyover. Honoring our veterans is something we should do year-round. One elementary school wants to drive that message home, so they invited some very special visitors to lunch.
Using your feet to control the nose going left or right.
Princess Anne Elementary hosted Bring a Veteran to Lunch Day. Veterans shared their stories and received thanks for their service.
It's a wonderful opportunity for our service members to explain to our students why it is important to celebrate Veterans Day. And just as important, it's wonderful for our military children to bring their parents that serve to help their classmates understand what it is like to be part of a military family.
Members from the military spent the day at the school and were even invited to join students for lunch. For many veterans, just being able to spend time with their families is a luxury.
I come from a military family where my grandfather was in World War II, two uncles who are pilots as well, and to be able to share this with my children, my son Jeremiah, means a lot to me. There's too many holidays that we miss.
I've missed so much time with them because of the deployments. I've deployed 6 times in the last 4 years. So, and it's 4 to 6 months at a time. We miss so much of their lives that when we are back home, you take every opportunity you can to get back into their lives and to show them how important they are to you.
Jeremiah was thrilled to have his dad spend the day at school with him.
I'm happy about my dad being here because, well, like, he's always been gone on, like, vacations, and yesterday he was gone for a long time, so I feel very special about my dad being here with me.
During the month of October, the school focused on what it's like to be a veteran and the sacrifice that comes with it. Students actually made more than 500 cards for Veterans Day. They sent them to military members around the Hampton Roads area, and it was certainly a nice gesture. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, the holidays are here. Find out how to stay safe while you're out shopping. And Santa Claus is coming to town. We'll show you where you can catch up with the jolly old fella. We'll have that and more when we return.
Virginia Beach Schools Parent Connection is your one-stop resource for information and events which support families and promote student success. If you have ever disagreed with your parenting partner about what's important during the holiday season, this workshop is for you. Plan to attend Parenting on the Same Page, being held at the CHKD Health Center at Oak Brook, located at 500 Discovery Drive in Chesapeake, December 5th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. We know the holiday season can add stress to parenting as couples consider how to blend family traditions, spend time with extended family, and budget for gift giving. Learn how to make the holidays more enjoyable for everyone and how to create your own special family memories. Register for this free workshop online at the address on your screen. Tablets have become a must-have technology for many people. They're portable, convenient, and packed with program and software possibilities. Choosing the right one for your needs can be a challenge. Plan to join the Parent Connection Technology Academy Tablets 101, a parent workshop being held at the Advanced Technology Center Tuesday, December 10th from 6 to 8 p.m. You will get an overview of each type of tablet and learn some tips to make your experience with the tablet a more productive one. The session is free, but registration is required. Call 263-1936 to reserve your seat today. The first quarter's report cards went home in mid-November, and the second 9-week progress reports will be going out December 12th. Want to be able to access your child's grades, attendance records, and assignments 24 hours a day? Sign up for the VBCPS Parent Portal. Use this free online resource to monitor your child's schoolwork and academic success. Visit vbschools.com for more information and to register. With the holidays right around the corner, you know that schools throughout the division will be scheduling chorus, band, and orchestra concerts. We are sure that you don't want to miss the opportunity to enjoy some seasonal tunes to ring in this special time of year. Please contact the school or check the school's website to find the date and time for holiday performances. And happy holidays from all of us at VB Schools and VBTV. To learn more about these activities or to see a complete calendar of events, visit the Parent Connection page of vbschools.com.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Peter Van Heest. Well, the holiday season is right around the corner, and you know what that means. That's right, it's time for holiday sales and shopping galore. But the police department wants to remind you that amidst all the hustle and bustle, you shouldn't let your guard down. It takes desire, ability, and opportunity for a criminal to take advantage of you. Eliminating the opportunity is your first step toward protecting yourself. The holiday season is a time when busy people can become careless and vulnerable to theft and other crimes. So shop during daylight hours. If you must shop at night, go with a friend or family member and try to get a well-lit parking space by the last store you'll visit. Try not to carry a purse or wallet. Avoid carrying cash by paying for purchases with a check or credit card. But if you need to carry cash, keep it in your front pocket. Be extra attentive and cautious in parking lots and garages. Have your keys in hand. Before you enter or exit your vehicle, take a good look around. Don't overload yourself with purchases, and always store merchandise in a trunk or where it won't be visible. Above all, be alert. Protect yourself. Don't give crime a chance. This tip is brought to you by the Virginia Beach Police Department's Crime Prevention Unit. And just because you take a vacation doesn't mean crime will, so no matter where you are, keep those tips in mind. Looking for some good family fun during this magical time of the year? Well, the shining, dazzling, and sparkling holiday lights at the beach have taken center stage on the Resort City's boardwalk, and they will surely brighten up your holiday season. For the 20th consecutive year, cars lined up on the boardwalk to view the lights.
It's actually on the beach and on the green belt adjacent to the boardwalk and in the parks. It's the only time of the year that people actually get to drive their cars on the boardwalk, which is what makes it a really, really unique holiday light display.
The whole family can pile into the car, drive through the displays, and marvel at Santa, his elves, and reindeer, plus many more lighted displays.
What's fun about our holiday light show is that there are a lot of different themes. It's not just holidays, although you'll find Santa doing a lot of different things like surfing and skiing and fishing, but there's also an adventure section where you'll find volcano displays and pirate ships.
30,000 vehicles are expected to make the trek through the holiday wonderland this year. The fantasy of lights is sure to dazzle holiday travelers and locals visiting the boardwalk, and it's never the same show.
One of the fun things for us to be able to do is to rotate some displays in and out each year, so it looks like a different show every year. We always change the order.
And no matter the order, dazzling displays are a sure bet to ring in the holiday season. The 12 Days of Christmas, a water skiing Santa gliding through the waters of the Atlantic, and of course it wouldn't be the season without a spectacular tree. Holiday Lights at the Beach is open every night, Sunday through Thursday, 5:30 to 10, and Friday and Saturday, 5:30 to 11. A combo ticket is also available that would allow you to view the Botanical Garden of Lights as well. And if you're looking to save a few bucks, log on to beachstreetusa.com to print out a $2 coupon. And if you can't wait for the holidays to begin, the Virginia Aquarium has plenty of opportunities to get up close and personal with the jolly old fellow himself, Santa. Get your sea legs ready and take a cruise with Old St. Nick. The boat sets sail on 2 different occasions, with the first trip departing on Saturday, November 30th at 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. The second trip departs on December 21st at the same times. It includes a cruise on Owl Creek, complete with games, refreshments, and pictures with Santa, of course.
But after that, Scuba Santa's going to feed the fish. You guys would like to see that, right?
But if you prefer to celebrate the holidays on dry land, then drop by the aquarium and see Scuba Santa feed the fishes. Every Saturday and Sunday, November 30th through December 22nd, You can see Santa descend into the depths of the Chesapeake Bay Aquarium and feed his fishy friends. It's free with admission. And finally, ring in the new year at the aquarium with a special celebration. Children and adults are welcome for a New Year's Eve celebration on Tuesday, December the 31st. The fun starts at 11 a.m. and takes place in the aquarium's Marsh Pavilion. And there's plenty more to enjoy. Check out their website, virginiaaquarium.com, for more information. Coming up next on this edition of Access Virginia Beach, these students are going for a world record. Did they get it? Find out next. Plus, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Wonder Reader. Find out how she's promoting literacy. We'll have that and more when we return.
They are the largest volunteer-based group of its kind in the country. They respond to over 40,000 calls a year. They have saved countless lives. We're talking about Virginia Beach's Volunteer Emergency Medical Services, and they're looking for you to join the ranks. From medical emergencies to life-saving interventions, EMS volunteers are state certified, highly trained, and ready to respond around the clock. Training classes are held regularly and are tuition-free. So if you're ready to make a difference and can commit 48 hours a month, then volunteer for Virginia Beach EMS.
Welcome back to Access Virginia Beach. I'm Peter Van Heest. Beach schools have made the honor roll. The district joins 7 other Virginia school divisions being recognized by the College Board with placement on the 4th Annual Advanced Placement District Honor Roll. Virginia Beach City Schools earned the honor by increasing the availability of advanced placement or AP courses, while also improving the percentage of students scoring 3 or higher on AP exams. Currently, 5 of this division's 11 high schools are participating in the National Math and Science Initiative to expand access and improve student performance in AP Math, Science, and English courses simultaneously. Christmas came a little early for a group of Beach teachers. Grants totaling $70,000 were awarded to 43 innovative teacher-designed projects at the Virginia Beach Education Foundation's annual TGIF, Teacher Grants Improve Futures celebration. Roast beef was carved and the chocolate was flowing, but the real treat of the night was the much-deserved grant.
This is an opportunity to celebrate creative ways to reach and connect kids.
The event brought teachers and donors together to celebrate grant-funded projects which are designed to benefit Beach students.
And that's the reason tonight is such a special night, is because teachers from all over the school system have applied for grants, and they are being honored tonight with a lovely reception.
Through the grants program, teachers receive awards of up to $5,000 to implement unique learning projects. Projects that range from oyster restoration and sustainability to middle school transition and leadership development activities.
They would use this to go on field trips, to have the students experience hands-on things that our regular curriculum cannot provide. It is the icing on the cake for educational experience.
Over the past 10 years, the Education Foundation has awarded more than $1 million in grants to support student learning and achievement. Teaching and assessing the skills students need to thrive in the 21st century is the focus of Compass to 2015, the strategic plan for Virginia Beach schools. Since 2010, students at every Virginia Beach high school have taken the College and Work Readiness Assessment, or CWRA, to assess critical thinking and problem solving and effective communication. This year, students will take a new CWRA, the CWRA Plus. These students are online in computer lab taking the CWRA Plus. Like the CWRA Plus includes a performance task and real-life problem and related documents that students review before writing an original response that addresses the problem. The CWRA Plus also has a number of selected response items that involve real-life situations and documents.
The CWRA Plus is a different type of CWRA. It's kind of an updated CWRA. The old CWRA just had a 90-minute performance task. The CWRA Plus has a 60-minute performance task with only one prompt that the students respond to and 30 minutes of selected response items.
What sets the CWRA apart from other tests is that it's based upon open-ended questions requiring free response. Students must sift through prepared documents to form that response.
This is a real-world test. If students do well on this, then they should be able to transfer those skills when they get out there, whether they go into college, the workforce, the military, whatever they plan to do after high school.
The CWRA Plus is taken by all English 11 students in February. The test results will then be added to student transcripts in their senior year.
The CWRA Plus is starting to get a reputation, as did the CWRA, among colleges and universities as a test worth taking because it really does measure analytic and critical thinking skills, problem solving, writing effectiveness, writing mechanics, and that's something that you really need to succeed in college as well as in the workforce.
Another unique factor is that students don't really study for the test.
But honestly, we didn't really have any idea what to expect. It was a lot of, go in, do your best, use your brain kind of things.
Everything we do prepares them, I think, based, the activities that we do in class, the writing workshops that we do, the activities in which they're asked to look at the information, credible sources. We ask them to, think critically, problem solve their own, not just give them the answers, but really ask them to figure them out for themselves in some sort of situation that is relatable to them.
Test results are released in the summer. Rising seniors can see what percentile they scored in and how well they performed in areas like writing mechanics and problem solving. Last year, Book It challenged every school principal to read your heart out during National Young Readers Week. Hundreds of school principals joined in on the fun and entertaining in wacky ways.
Our planet, the Earth, has 8 neighbors.
That super reader's sidekick, rigorous reading ram, both administrators and heroes at Salem Elementary. November 11th through the 15th was National Young Readers Week, challenging students, parents, and principals across the country to read your heart out in an effort to raise awareness for the importance of literacy among young people.
But on Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays, Tilly went off to school.
Just like Janet Zitt, who, when not donning her super reader's crown, serves as principal at Salem Elementary.
I'm taking the principal's challenge to read from the first bell to the last so that our school can be entered into a contest to win the 101 newest Wimpy Kid book.
Principals who participated in National Young Readers Week qualified their school for a chance to win 101 copies of Jeff Kinney's book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Hard Luck.
She's dressing up as Super Reader, who is a Salem Elementary superhero who's going to be reading nonstop all day. She's visiting different classrooms, and right now she's reading for the entire lunch period.
The next morning, Mr. King saw everyone come together.
The principal's challenge for National Young Readers Week is to read nonstop in the wackiest, weirdest way you can. So it's not as simple as sit down, read a book on the morning announcement. Mrs. Zitt is dressed as a really cool character, a super reader.
And the super reader's wardrobe consisted of a cape made entirely out of book covers, a blingy Salem Elementary shirt, and a beautiful crown. Her homemade throne on wheels has plenty of room for both fiction and nonfiction accounts of action, guts, and glory.
Polar bear cubs are born in an underground den, which their mother digs deep in the snow.
In addition to reading during lunch, our hero also entertained classrooms as well. It was a long day of reading for sure, but Hopefully, the boost received today will make a strong impression on these young minds.
So at the end of the day, even if we don't win the contest, Mrs. Sid is encouraging all of our students to love reading and be engaged in reading as much as possible.
And finally, how would you like to be an elementary school student who goes to school and gets a chance to set a world record? Well, it was cup crazy recently at Indian Lakes Elementary School, as students joined thousands of participants across the country in the Guinness World Records world's largest sports stacking event.
54, 55, 56.
One by one, each fourth grade student was counted and entered into the competition.
Welcome to World Record Speed Stacking Day.
After a brief explanation of the rules, students wasted no time in getting their stacks up and down.
Today we have our students participating in the World Record Speed Stack Day, where they get to practice their cup stacking skills and participate in an event that happens around the world. The students are trying to use their skills from cup stacking, practicing coordination, using both hands, to participate in an event where we want to see how many students around the world can stack on one day on November 14th.
Sports stacking has been termed a track meet for your hands at warp speed. It's an exciting sport where students upstack and downstack 12 specialty designed cups called speed stacks in predetermined sequences as fast as they can. Stackers race against the clock, compete in relays, and often combine sports stacking with fitness challenges as part of physical education classes.
We have 8 stations set up, and there's about 5 kids at each station, and they have different challenges, such as they might be in a push-up position, switching hands to stack. They might be working on different cycles, like the 3-3-3 cycle or the 3-6-3 cycle. We also have a fun station where they're trying to build the cups as high as they possibly can, working on coordination and concentration.
Coordination and concentration meant nothing when the whistle sounded and it was time to rotate to the next station.
Everybody wanted to have fun since cup stacking's really fun, so everybody wanted to get to another station.
Fun-filled races set emotions sky high, but all students got into the belief that they were world record setters.
My favorite part of the competition was just trying to break a world record. That's amazing. And like playing with cups, like I already said, and just playing.
Well, we were stacking different types of ways that you can do, like the 1-10-1 and the 3-3 stack or the 3 stack.
And no matter how great a feeling setting a world record is, just having a good time stacking with your friends is something they won't soon forget.
The kids love coming to this day. They're extremely excited about it. They've been talking about it all week, and they're having a great time doing this.
Last year, 483,000 stackers participated to break the previous year's stack-up record. This year's goal was to top 500,000, and they did. Official numbers are still pending, but organizers have counted enough participants to reach this year's goal. Congratulations to division students who participated. And with that, we've come to the end of our show. But if you've missed something or would like to see it again, you can view this program online. Just log on to vbgov.com/media, then under the All Categories button, find and click on Access Virginia Beach. And for everyone here at VBTV, I'm Peter Van Heest, and thanks for watching.